Morning, this is Stuart Ross coming to you from shady Mauritius. I'm sat under an umbrella right now. I don't know if you can see that. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning, amazing start to the day already. You can probably see blue sky. I mean, look at that ocean. It is as still as a lake. You might see the waves breaking a little bit further out. That's where there's more coral and it's quite shallow out there. So the waves break and it just leaves this incredibly still ocean to go out and swim in, which is what I'm going to be doing the minute I finish this video, is taking a morning swim before breakfast actually. Anyway, I want to continue my videos. I think I've done 2 already, so this is the 3rd one. I'm on a bit of a roll, but I want to step it up in this video and we're going to be moving on to a different topic where I'm going to name this video series, what am I going to name it? Let's name it together. I'm going to name this What the New Rich Know That Other People Don't. Okay, so if you want to know what the new rich know that other people don't, then watch this video. It's probably not going to be the shortest video in the world because I've got quite a lot I want to share with you, but this is stuff that can change your life. This is stuff that can, you know, really make a huge impact, a pattern interrupt in your life. So the first thing I want to talk about is the principle of giving value first. And the reason being is this is principle number 1, and you might even want to write it down. Give value first. This is probably the number 1 rule of the new rich. It's what they all understand, and it's so much easier to give first in this new digital economy than it ever has been before possible in history. Now let me give you a couple of examples. In my job, I can't tell you how many times I was told it's a numbers game. I can't tell you how many times I was told ABC, always be closing. I can't tell you how many times I'd be in sales meetings and it was all about sell, 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 sell. And do you know what? I've worked for some amazing companies and their training really has given me the best grounding. And I do believe that, particularly when it comes to, you know, people skills, which is important online and offline. But you know where I'm going with this. It's this whole idea of selling all the time. Let me give you a prime example of that's going to be very relatable to everybody that's sat on a beach. So yesterday I'm lying on the beach and this guy comes up and he's trying to sell me a watch, and I'm not really interested in buying a watch. So I say no politely, he moves on, same to the next bench, probably got a lot of no's, kept walking up the beach, and you know, dealt with probably quite a lot of rejection in order to get his sales coming through. And his philosophy is, it's a numbers game. The more people I can speak to and the more people I can sell to, the more money I'm going to make. Now, the new rich understand that that's a very broken business model, and I don't care whether you're in real estate, whether you're in recruitment, whether you're in retail, sales. You know, the offline business model is very much, and it still to this day is very much about sell, 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 sell. Well, online that just doesn't work, and offline, I'll tell you now, things are changing, or things are going to have to change. The businesses that don't adapt will struggle. And what the new rich understand is that by giving first, what we're able to do is form relationships. And we're able to create relationships. And the well-known way of phrasing this is know, like, and trust. So let me explain it. So let's say this guy walking up to the beach, instead of trying to sell a bag or sell a towel or sell a watch, you know, came up and said, "Hello, madame, sir. I'm not even going to try an accent. I'm crap at accents. I want to offer you a free pina colada, you know, or a free cocktail of your choice." And, you know, you'd sit up and be like, well, you know, I'll take the free pina colada. I know I would. I don't know if you would, but I'll probably take it. And immediately what they're doing is they're creating a way in of striking up a relationship, okay? And what you'd probably find, and I believe this, I genuinely believe this because I've seen it, I've consulted with offline businesses, I've adapted their business models, and I know it works. What he would do, particularly on a beach like this, I mean, most people on this beach are pretty well to do, you know, financially I'm talking about, let me be clear on that. And, you know, the chances are that people would just buy something out of goodwill, you know, and, you know, I do talk about in a lot of my trainings what we call goodwill bank, you know, banking goodwill with individuals. But that gives him the opportunity to now much more likely create an opportunity to make the sale. And rather than spending maybe 10 seconds to 30 seconds being rejected every 10, 20, 30 sunbeds, chances are he would improve his conversion rates, okay? Now, online, this is something that can be done and has to be done in order to create that way in of being able to form a relationship and sell. So the way that we do it online is through giving first. Now, that could be things like giving a free report, a free brochure, a free download, something that's informative, educational around a product or a topic. It could be through videos like I'm shooting right now. It doesn't have to even be professional in a studio. In fact, I'm becoming less studio professional orientated in a lot of my marketing, because honestly it doesn't work as well in my experience. People like to see real, people like to see raw, hence me doing what I'm doing now. And you know what you'll find is that by giving first, videos, reports, downloads, you're immediately striking up that opportunity to form a relationship, gain trust with your potential audience, and that in future is going to give you a way in to actually make sales to your customers. And this is one of the most important things that the New Rich understand. Now, a couple of things I'm just going to go on to elaborate on this topic is that businesses that don't adapt this way are going to struggle more and more so, because we're in a world today that's very different to 20 years ago. People want to buy a holiday, people want to buy a product, a service. They go online and they do their own due diligence and they do research. They don't want to be cold called. They don't want to be sold. They want to make an informed decision. So here's my advice if you're a traditional business owner, is start finding ways that when your customers find you online, that's the first thing, get websites, get yourself online. I know a lot of you will do. Start immediately looking at what you can give first, rather than just educating, or rather than just trying to pitch, I should say, your products and services. What can you do to educate them? What can you do to provide more value around what you're offering? And the amazing thing about this digital economy is it's downloadable. I create a report, I do the work once, it can be downloaded 1 time, 100 times, 1,000,000 times. It doesn't cost me any extra. I can shoot a video once, it can be downloaded or watched, I should say, streamed online once, 100 times, 1,000,000 times. And it doesn't cost me anything to do that. This poor guy would have to get a load of pina coladas, he'd have to sweat walking up and down the beach to carry the drinks just to give that value first. So there's really no excuses when you're online. There is no excuse not to give first, because a lot of people's excuse would be, I can't afford to, I don't have the ability to carry enough drink up and down the beach, I don't have enough time, you know. So that is something that the New Rich understand, is always be giving first. And I can't even begin to tell you how much better you'll feel about your business anyway. You'll form the best relationships, you'll attract the best customers. In my experience, the best customers expect to be given to first, and that's kind of like the icebreaker. It's the way in to form that relationship. So giving value first. The next thing the New Rich understand is, let's call it distribution, aka often under the internet marketing umbrella, online marketing umbrella. The New Rich understand the importance of distribution. So let's take this guy as an example on the beach. He's walking up and down the beach. That's his distribution channel. This beach is about 1.5 miles long. He walks up 1.5 miles. He's approached as many people as he can. Guess what? He turns around, his distribution channel is the same channel. It's the same people. Think of a retail store. It's the same shop in the same location with the same passers-by. The New Rich understand you've got to get online. You know, you've got to open up your distribution channel. And I have a global audience. There's no reason why you can't have a global audience. There are people watching this video in Australia, in New Zealand, in South Africa, in the UK, in Scotland, in Ireland, in America, in Mexico, in Canada. You know, that's my reach because I'm online. And the New Rich understand that they've got to hone in on that. And the way that you do that is simply investing. Okay, understand this, investing in your education, investing in learning new skill sets, marketing skill sets. Now, one of the things that people make the mistake of doing is that they go and learn online marketing, but they forget the first rule that I was just talking about, which is giving first. And as much as they know how to open up a Facebook account and create ads online, all they're doing is doing the same thing as everyone else is doing, is selling, 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 selling. So that's why I put this secondary to giving first, because the idea is that you create value and then you learn to distribute that value through all of these mediums we have, YouTube, Facebook, social media, you know, and it's amazing what you can create in such a short space of time by just understanding those two principles that the New Rich understand. So if there's any advice that I can give you, it's invest in understanding how to distribute your message, your value, your content, your blogs, etc., and watch what happens. Just watch this space. Number 3, something else the new rich understand is the value of information. Okay, this is the information age. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is that information marketing is one of the best business models to be in. And even if your main business isn't information, you can normally 9 times out of 10 start to incorporate information marketing within your business model, and it's going to help you scale your business, and it may even help you get out of your existing business. But what do I mean by that? Why information marketing? Well, let me put it to you this way. It's the most profitable and most valuable thing that you can offer to the world today. People are looking for information all the time. Now, let me take it offline again and give you an example of how this could work. Let's take a piece of paper. What's it going to cost me to get a piece of paper? Let's say 1-2 pennies, okay, to get a piece of paper. Now, let's say that piece of paper had the winning lottery numbers on it for next week. All right, so 7 numbers, I don't know, I don't play the lottery. Is it 7 numbers? However many numbers on there for the winning lottery next week. Fold it up, put it in an envelope. What would that be worth to you if you were guaranteed to win a £2 million or dollar jackpot next week? Probably be worth anything up to 2 million that you could raise. And if you knew absolutely were guaranteed that those numbers were going to come in, you would do everything, agreed? I'm sure you would, to raise as much money as possible to get that information. Now, what's the point here? Well, it only cost me 1 or 2 pennies to provide that information because I had the winning numbers to provide. Now, obviously, this is an extreme example. It's never going to happen. But I want you to understand one thing, that it hasn't cost me a lot of money to distribute that information, yet how valuable was that information to the individual who purchased it. Okay, probably 1.95 million would be the value to them, because even if they came up 50 grand or 100 grand up, it would have been worth raising the money. Now, that's an extreme example, so let's bring it a bit more to reality. Let's take some common things that people want to solve, problems that people want to solve. They want to quit smoking, they want to improve their lifestyle, they want to earn more money. They want to get healthier, they want to get fitter. Now start to think about how that information can be provided in this new information age. It can be provided through downloads, ebooks, PDFs. It can be provided through video streaming, online membership sites. It can be provided offline through the likes of workshops, but you can find those customers through, you know, a channel of providing information first online. So let me elaborate in a minute. So let's say, for example, you are the most amazing person in the world at helping people, okay, lose weight. And you can help anybody lose in a healthy way, lose 12 pounds in 12 weeks, for example. Think about the amount of people who would be interested in purchasing that product. And then imagine if you had the skills or the knowledge to then show people how to keep that weight off for the rest of their life. Now, you could sell, for example, let's just give you an example, an ebook, and that ebook could be selling for 40 bucks, you know, $40. And think how many of those you could sell each and every day. Sorry, I think my hand's shaking a bit. Hold the camera this way around. So think how many of those ebooks you could sell 1, 2, 10, 100, 1,000 a day, okay? And as long as people can find that product through your distribution, by building a relationship, by providing value, it's not going to cost you anything for them to download that ebook, and they can download it, they can take some immense value from it and get them on that course to losing weight. Now then, imagine if you had a membership site that provided videos, and those videos show people how to really take their exercise to the next level, how to really keep that weight off, how to really feel confident about their body, how to really feel good about their health, okay? And then let's say you then also offered a 3-day workshop seminar where they could come along and they could learn all about new cooking recipes, new diet plans, the best ways to travel without you know, having to worry about you know, getting out of sync with their diet and their weight and putting it back on. And just imagine being able to provide that kind of information to someone where they know they can live a healthy lifestyle for the rest of their life. What do you think the value is to individuals that care about their health? I mean, I know about me, I would spend thousands to get that information, to know that I'm being the healthiest version of me. Now, obviously, information isn't of the same value to everybody. Some people will see the value in that, some people won't. Some people will spend money on information, some people won't. That's not what we worry about. We worry about the people who are driven, motivated, want to improve their lives most of the time, and are prepared to go out there and find the information to get that. Now, let's take another example. Let's say you're an affiliate, and let's say you're an affiliate of mine, because this is a real world example, and I have the information that can enable people to never have to work a job again, to never have to be commuting in a job, to be able to go where they want, when they want, to work less hours, to be able to work from home, to be able to do the school run every day rather than having to rely on someone else doing it for them. How life-changing is that information? Well, that's a real-world example of what we're able to provide. Okay, I can provide reports talking about, you know, how to get into business online for free to provide value. What else can I do? I can provide videos like I am right now, educating people to get them onto the right path so that they can start creating that lifestyle. I can provide membership sites just like I do. For those of you who are my customers, or students I should say, I prefer to use the term students, will know that we have membership sites, portals. I can provide workshops and seminars, and I'll tell you, my customers spend thousands to attend, you know, 3-day seminars, workshops with our experts, and learn exactly what it takes to create a lifestyle by design. And again, what is that worth? What is that worth to you? Let me ask you that question. What is it worth to you to be able to learn from people who can give you the skills, the information to live a lifestyle by design? No worries about commuting, no job, no trading time for money, and to be able to write your own paycheck and scale that paycheck based on you know, having an internet business and based on the work that you put in from wherever you happen to be in the world. That is a phenomenal, I hope you'll agree, a phenomenal business model, because think of it as a win-win situation. People that have that kind of information can make money by sharing their expertise, how to lose weight, how to get healthy, how to get fit, how to create a lifestyle by design, how to build a business in the information age, how to find products and services, for example, to sell online. And that kind of information is absolutely life-changing. So the reason I say win-win is, think of the outcome for both parties. The information marketer, the person in business selling that information, is in business, they're running their information marketing business, they're able to create a business that they love, they're able to provide value to the world, they're able to be passionate about what they do, and this could be you. And think about the customers. You know, they're getting the information that's going to change their life forever. They're getting information that's going to enable them to lead a life that you know, really helps or enables them to really create a lifestyle around their choosing. Now, you can't put a price on that. So the reason I say get into information marketing is, or being in information marketing is one of the best business models that you can be in, is because it is a true win-win business model. And as cliche as that sounds, you know, you can go out there and sell high-ticket items online. I don't know, let's take watches, for example. People spend thousands and thousands on watches. But do you know what? As much as I'd have the ability to go out there and distribute and market any of these products and services, I can't remember the last time I bought a watch and it really left an impact on my life. It really changed my life. It's a high-ticket item. It's great to have a nice watch on your wrist. I don't know, maybe you buy handbags, maybe you buy nice clothing. When is the last time you spent some, you know, reasonable amount of money and it completely changed your life? Even a vacation or holiday, as nice as they are, you can spend thousands on them, but when it's over, it's over. Information is lasting. Information, I believe, offers more value to society than anything else. Okay, and although we can't provide winning lottery numbers, nor would I want to, what we absolutely can do is we can provide education, we can provide information that really gives people the control to do what they want with it. It gives them the ability to do what they want with that information and go out there and completely change their lives. So 3 principles that I've shared with you there in this video. Number 1 is you know, getting into this mindset of giving value first, giving first. Number 2 is this understanding of being able to tap into the distribution channel of the World Wide Web, being able to access people all over the world, being able to give value for free, you know, put in the work once and give it time and time again. And number 3, the final one that we've been just talking about right now, is this principle that isn't essential, but I think is a phenomenal business model, is going out there and providing information. Now, the important thing for you to understand is that you don't need to create all of this to be living the digital lifestyle. You can be an affiliate. Okay, a lot of what I'm sharing with you right now is going to help you make an informed decision on the types of products and services that you can go out and market. And if you didn't know that, let me just finish this so everybody is on the same wavelength here. As an affiliate, you literally go out there and you're responsible mainly for the distribution, the learning of the marketing, going out there and marketing people's products and services. It's up to you as an affiliate what you go out there and sell. The only advice I'll give you is sell stuff that you're totally passionate about. You know, go out there and sell stuff that you know is going to go and help more people, change more lives, because because then it becomes so easy. You know, the example I like to use is like, imagine going to the most amazing restaurant in the world and it being in your local town, and then the next time you go to you know, a barbecue, a family barbecue, friend's barbecue, and someone says to you, hey, is there anywhere you can recommend to eat, you know, locally? And you're like, wow, yeah, do you know what, funny you say that. Friday night I was out with the husband, the wife, whatever, the kids, we had the most amazing meal, it was awesome, go and check it out. That is basically referral marketing. You know, you've basically referred them to something that you can't help but talk about because of an amazing experience. In this digital economy, we get paid for that, okay? And, you know, let's take another example of why it's so important you go out there and find and promote only products that you've experienced for yourself, in my opinion, only products and services that you feel completely passionate about. Because think of it this way, imagine how much harder it'd be if you went to a really crappy restaurant and the food was disgusting, and on leaving they said to you, do you know what, madam, you know, we're going to pay you £100 for everyone you refer to us, because, you know, we want to drum up more business. You go to that family barbecue, how good are you going to feel about recommending your friend to that restaurant? Even though you're getting paid, how good are you going to feel? Another mistake people make online, they go out there and they promote crap that they don't even believe in just because they think it's going to be the quickest way to make money. Focus on providing value, focus on finding products and services that you feel amazing about, that you know is going to help people, that you know are going to go and change lives. The rest is history. It's as easy as being at a barbecue and telling a friend to go out there and check out an amazing restaurant that you've had a meal in. You can do exactly the same with products and services. You can write glowing reports, you can start a blog, you can place ads, you can do reviews, and you can get paid each and every time somebody makes that purchase. And I finish on that because it is the best way to get started online, in my opinion, is as an affiliate marketer. And of course, check out the Six Figure Mentors if you want to know more about affiliate marketing, and there's plenty of authorized partners that you can connect with in the Six Figure Mentors. I don't like to go on about my products and services specifically. I'd rather leave it to my customers to do it. You know, speak to, you know, people who have gone through the training or going through the training, who have gone through the courses, and ask for their opinion. That way I don't have to blow smoke up my own arse and sell my own products that way, and you can hear it from actual users and individuals that are in the system. Okay, over and out for now. I'm going to go for a swim, and hope you have a great day. Take care.